Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have two more eyeshadow palettes that I want to share with you. They're both by the brand Makeup Revolution. I think it's going by Revolution now. You can get it in Ulta. And the two palettes I want to share with you today are going to be the Iconic Vitality and the Iconic Fever. Now if you're familiar with Makeup Revolution, you know that they're kind of known for duping other palettes, other lipsticks, other formulas. The Iconic Vitality is supposed to be a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, and the Iconic Fever is supposed to be a dupe for Naked Heat. They're going to be from their Reloaded series. First off, we're going to start with the Iconic Vitality. Now I want to get into swatches with these. The thing I like to do when looking at dupes is to look at the original palette, put numbers on them, which I'll show you right here in the picture, and then also put numbers on the dupe palette. Now why do I do this? I mainly do this for when I am doing what I consider eyeshadow by numbers. If you've gone on Pinterest anytime to look at eyeshadow looks, you know that they have the pictures on there where they have the eye and then they have the palette with the numbers on the palette and also where they used them on the eye. I use that same concept when using dupe palettes. So here's how I see that these lined up in my opinion. For the Modern Renaissance, you're going to go straight from 1 to 14. Now, for the Makeup Revolution palette, I found that if you go starting with the top row, going left to right, you're going to have the same system. They didn't jumble them up or anything. They're just going to zigzag. So if you've got one on the Modern Renaissance, this is going to be your one here. And I'll show you how I've got these numbered as well. So again, when I'm doing eyeshadow by numbers, I just look at the number that they are using on the Modern Renaissance palette, compare it to the Revolution palette has it, and get a similar look to it. Now I have to say I do not own the Modern Renaissance palette or the Naked Heat palette. Hopefully in the future I will be able to get those and then I can really compare if they are dupes or not. But in this video I just mainly wanted to show you quality and swatches of the Revolution palettes. So let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Starting with the top row left to right, these are going to be our first 5. Now I do not see that these have any sort of name on the Revolution palettes. This is going to be our second row starting left to right, and then our third row starting left to right. Now in my opinion, most of the Modern Renaissance, if you're looking at that, you're looking at the two red shades, the two cranberry looking shades. So of course with the Revolution palette that's going to be the same. Your two reds here are on fire. Well, this one is a little bit more of a burnt red. You get a little bit more brown to it. This one is a pure cranberry and it is gorgeous. Another favorite that I like is going to be number 4 here, the one in the 4th place. That one is more of a taupe color with just a little bit hint of purple. Another great one. Now let's switch gears and go to the Iconic Fever palette. Now this one is not straight across number wise on how the Naked Heat is laid out. Again, I will show you here a picture of how I numbered the Naked Heat. Now again, in my opinion, this is how they are numbered in the Revolution Fever palette. Here are the swatches for the Fever palette. Again, we're going to start left to right. This is going to be your top row. This is going to be the second row. And last but not least, this is the third row. And again, these do not have any names. Now I have to say on this one, some of my favorites are going to be this orange, this little bit more of a burnt red. It's more of a brick red than the other ones in the other palette. And then these two right here. I find that those are gorgeous. Get just one of these palettes. There are, I believe, 2 other ones that I don't have. Or if you use them together, they work just as well. On the look I'm wearing today, I do have from the Vitality palette, I have this orange in the crease. I have it smoked out with this orange from the Fever palette, and then the lid color is actually a color from the Carly Bible palette. Now, I was curious and I went looking, and if you already own the Carly Bible palette, then you know the metallics you have in here. You've got the orange, the red, the lighter orange, the neutral, the gold, a purpley taupe, and then a dark brown. Guys, I have to say, for every metallic shade in here, if you have both of these palettes, there are going to be shades in these two palettes that you can achieve a look with every single metallic shade in here. You're going to have the orange, you're going to have the reds, you're going to have taupes, you're going to have goldens. If you have these and the Carly Bible palette, you will be able to get some awesome looks. I can't believe that these palettes from Makeup Revolution are only $7. $7. I have to say, I love Makeup Revolution, and right now these two palettes are my current favorites. And again, using them in conjunction with this palette, your possibilities are endless. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.